And tomorrow in Tallahassee, a special session begins where lawmakers will vote on measures including resolutions and bills in support of Israel, hurricane relief, and education funding. Our Steve King joins us live in the studio to break down what to expect in the state capitol this week. Steve?
Jade, this special legislative session that begins tomorrow will include votes on measures to help victims of Hurricane Idalia, ease Florida's insurance crisis, and possibly expand the state's school voucher program. But there is already bipartisan support for multiple resolutions and bills in support of the people of Israel and Jewish people here in South Florida. Democratic State Representative Catherine Waldron from Palm Beach County says on October 7th, she immediately began drafting a resolution when she saw the attacks on the people of Israel.
They mutilated, brutally killed and raped people, and it was unprovoked. And I think Israel needs to defend itself, and I think the U.S. is right to come in and help, and the rest of the world should be too.
The Senate resolution will also include clauses stating Florida should not fund any terrorist organizations, and Florida should denounce anti-Semitism everywhere.
This is an opportunity for the world to join together with us. So we're asking our fellow Florida state legislators to speak up and be the leaders and make sure people understand that what happened in Israel and the scourge of anti-Semitism that we've seen after it should not be allowed to exist and needs to be condemned.
Republican State Representative John Snyder in Martin and Palm Beach counties has authored a bill to cut any Florida funding to companies with ties to Iran.
We know that their proxies are attacking U.S. troops right now in the Middle East. And as someone who served 5 years in the Marine Corps, I take that personally. And so we want to send a loud and clear message that we're doing everything within our power to stand up to these dictators, support our friends and our allies in the Middle East, and again, stand strong for freedom.
Lawmakers on both sides of the aisle also support providing additional security to protect Jewish institutions and houses of worship in Florida.
Absolutely disgusting, the rise in public anti-Semitism that we're seeing throughout the country. Here in Florida, we're going to stand up against that.
We need to stand up right now, and we need to stop this.
The special legislative session begins tomorrow at the state capitol in Tallahassee. Reporting live in the studio, Steve King, WPBF 25 News.